as somebody who was a serving police officer, is it fair of me to say that Theresa May should be carrying some of the burden for this? It was, after all, on her watch that police got cut so much, wasn't it?
Massively. I mean, Theresa May was the reason I left in 2012 due to pay freezes, pay cuts, pension cuts. A lot of good officers, experienced officers, have left the police. Obviously, they're now trying to resurrect that. But there was days when I was acting sergeant and, covering Southend area, we'd have 6 officers available covering a huge area. I think if the public knew the amount of police that were actually available,
they'd be horrified.
10 jobs. Exactly right. So
now,
the figures are distorted.
Stuart, let me ask you a question. I mentioned a few minutes ago Rudy Giuliani, the former mayor of New York, is a friend. And, he took over a city that was notorious for crime, homicides, and all the rest of it.
Yep.
And he did, in his period of mayor, radically transform New York with zero tolerance policing and sentencing. It was very, very, very tough policing. The sentences given out were very, very harsh. Is it possible for us in this country to adopt that kind of policing, and would it work?
Well, massively. I mean, they need that certainly in London, but I think the people at the top are too PC, too worried about their reputation and next promotion to enforce harsh measures that they may initially be criticised for. But that's certainly what's needed, certainly in London at the moment.
You sound, as an ex-police officer, a bit disappointed in the police.
Yeah, very. I mean, I joined it as a career to do my 30 years and become very disillusioned with it to the point that I left and went into an alternative job. But,
how do your former colleagues, perhaps still serving, how do they feel about things?
Well, obviously, I've got plenty of friends in. I certainly know morale's well down. Not many of them are too happy, and I certainly know plenty of experienced officers that should never have been at the point to leaving good. With the police experience is what's needed to become good at the job, and they've certainly lost a lot of people and brought in inexperienced people that would take time to get to the level of the people they had, but it's been allowed to happen.